Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1983 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals at Royals Stadium. On the mound for the Tigers today is Dave Rozema, whose record is 10-6 with a 3.98 ERA. And pitching for the Royals today is Jerry Yuger, whose record is 6-9 with a 6.20 ERA. Okay, if you watched yesterday's game, you had to know it was going to end badly. I really tried to give Brian Kelly every opportunity to throw the no-hitter yesterday. If you watched the game, it was fun. I mean, it was very exciting. Brian Kelly definitely has a control problem. The walks finally bit him late in the 8th inning. He had yet to give up a hit, which is as close as we've been to a no-hitter. And so he hadn't given up a hit yet, and the bases were loaded with walks. He wild pitched in a run. It was 2-1 with Rance Mulliniks up. And what is and at that point, Brian Kelly, 127 pitches. He was tired. What does Rance Mulliniks do? Left-hander in a stadium that left-handers don't hit home runs. He took him deep. 3-run shot. First hit. There goes the no-hitter, and there goes the victory, as we couldn't put anything together in the top of the 9th inning. So it got me thinking about where are we as far as our everyday lineup. We had plenty of hits in the game. We just could not put anything together. We could not take advantage of our runners on base. And so I'm like, well, we have 7 players in the lineup that are tired. I had vowed that if we were to win yesterday's ball game, then we would rest everybody today. And you know what? I'm just going to do it anyway. We are playing Jerry Yuger, former Detroit Tiger pitcher. He is the starter today, and certainly a player that we can score a lot of runs on no matter who we have in the lineup. And that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to manufacture some runs, play some small ball today. Let's get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. We've got Dave Rozema on the mound. He's pitched 3 innings in his last 2 starts. 3 innings total. He's been terrible. We run him back out there today. The current Royals lineup, batting only 265 against. That's 34 plate appearances. Not a lot to go on. All of the bullpen is available. Here it is. Here's the lineup. We've switched everybody out. The only 2 players that are in there that are everyday players are Trammell, who is tired, but we only have 1 middle infielder to cover 2 positions. So we'll give Trammell the day off tomorrow, I guess. And Mickey Hatcher's healthy. Terry Kennedy splitting time with Lance Parrish. So Kennedy's healthy. He's going to be the DH today. We're going to put Parrish behind the plate due to his defensive prowess. We'll do the official lineup rundown here for the Tigers right now. Batting leadoff, playing left field, is Jeff Stone. Batting second at second base is Jody Reed. Batting third at shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting cleanup, playing third base today is Mickey Hatcher. Batting fifth and DHing is Terry Kennedy. Batting sixth and catching is Lance Parrish. Batting 7th in right field is Jesse Barfield. Batting 8th at first base is Barbaro Garbey. And batting 9th in center field is Eddie Miller. Let's take a look at Jerry Yuger. He's making his 11th start this year for the Royals. He's got 16 overall. He is 3-5 with the Royals after his half season with Detroit. He's got a 6.75 ERA. More walks than strikeouts. That's what he's known for. Opponents are batting .312 against him. No complete games. Fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. He's a ground ball pitcher 48.2% of the time. He's got a good splitter, and his curveball is league average. Overall rated an 82. The 26-year-old righty doesn't go to arbitration until next year, but we just did not have a spot for him in the rotation. He clearly was not getting it done for us. The more walks and strikeouts, I just can't deal with that, which is what's going to be a problem with Brian Kelly, I think. So we ended up trading him off, and maybe he'll be better off in a Royals uniform. Here is the defense for the Kansas City Royals. Looks like we got Dell Alston out there in left field. He's a defensive liability. Everybody else in the lineup is where they belong. Okay, here is Jeff Stone leading off against Jerry Ujdur. Stone 2 for 6 on the season. He's got that blazing speed. We want to get him on base as much as we can. And there we go, falls in for a base hit. Stone will be going. 79% chance to steal second base. Pitch out, and he's thrown out. Wow. All right. Don Slaught, by the way, a 79 arm. So a 97 speed and a 79 arm on an 86-mile-an-hour fastball. That might tell you all you need to know about today's ball game. Here's Jody Reed with a base hit into left. He's 5 for 8 on the season. He's amazing. Let's hit and run with Trammell here. Trammell, average over 280. He's up to 281 now. And a base hit to right. 3 straight hits against Yuger. Feeling pretty good about our start despite Jeff Stone getting thrown out. First and third, 1 down. Keeping the hit and run on with Mickey Hatcher. It's nice having a bunch of healthy guys in the lineup. And a line drive to first. And Trammell gets back. I thought he was going to get doubled off. All right, so we're not scoring this inning. If that happens to Hatcher, it's pretty much a done deal here. Kennedy lines out to center. We go to the bottom of the first. 3 hits, no runs. Let's take a look at the Royals lineup. Batting leadoff in left field is Dell Alston. Batting second at second base is Dave Chalk. Batting third and catching is Don Slaught. Batting cleanup playing third base is Darryl Motley. Batting fifth and DHing is Willie Aikens. Batting sixth at first base is Pete LaCock. Batting seventh at shortstop is Rance Mulliniks. Batting eighth in center field is Pat Sheridan. And batting ninth in right field is Bob Bailor. Okay, Dave Rozema on the mound. He has been hot garbage. Just look at his log. He went 6 innings against Seattle 4 starts ago, I guess if you count today. He went 6 innings. He didn't give up any earned runs. 4 hits, no strikeouts. He got the win. That was an amazing start. And then 2.2 innings, giving up 2 home runs, 3 walks. And then against Seattle, he couldn't even get out of the second inning, giving up 6 hits and 4 runs. He was horrible. I'd like to think that all things being equal, this will be a bounce-back game for him, but he always tanks it down the stretch every single year, except for the strike-shortened year, which I tend to think if that were a full season, he would have tanked it. But that didn't happen. Let's take a look at the defense. It's kind of a weird-looking defense today. We got Garbey, defensive liability at first. Otherwise, the outfield pretty solid. We've got Stone out there in left. Good range, not great defensively overall. Here is Dell Alston leading off. He is 4 for 9 on the season. Line drive to left. Stone tested early, making a catch. 1 out. Here's Dave Chalk. A comebacker to Rosie. So 2 quick outs for Rozema. That'll bring up the slugger, Don Slaught. And Slaught pops it up at the plate. Could be an error. Nope, it will be caught. We go to the top of the second. Nice 1-2-3 inning from Rozema. He's already equaled his last start. We go to the top of the second. Here's Lance Parrish leading off. He's behind the plate today. And he walks. There we go. We got the leadoff man on. Next man up is Jesse Barfield. He's not a hit and run guy. We just got to let him take a cut here. He's primarily in there because of his defensive ability. A blooper into center field. Will it fall in? It will be caught by the center fielder, Sheridan. One down. Here's Barbaro Garbey. Does not have a hit versus righties this year. Primarily because he's been in there versus lefties. As a replacement for Brock. A comebacker to Ujdur, and the lead runner forced out at second. So we've got Garbey on first for Eddie Miller. He was the hero, Eddie Miller, 2 games ago. Drove in the game-winning run, and he gets a base hit here in second. 4 hits for the Tigers. Wow, good hustle by Garbey. Getting to third base with a below-average speed, only 114 feet away. But that makes sense. It should have been hit and run was not on, but first to third with 2 outs, that is what should happen. Okay, here is Jeff Stone. Stone, of course, started the game off with a hit and was thrown out stealing and a ground ball to short. So we have no offense right now, no clutch offense. So frustrating. We go to the bottom of the second with Darryl Motley leading off. Sharply hit ground ball to Hatcher. I looked it up before the game because Hatcher, has been DHing primarily with Brett around. His defensive range is negative 16.6, and and of course his defensive WAR is in the negative as well. So every time he makes a play, we got to feel good about it. There's a comebacker from Willie Aikens. Rosie tossing him out. 2 down. Here is Pete LaCock. 267 hitter, 5 home runs, and a ground ball to short, and an error by Trammell. So that's bad news. So Trammell, another error at short. And here's Rance Mulliniks, the big bully from yesterday's game. His 13th home run was the game winner and broke up the no-hitter. We're going to pull the outfield in because LaCock does not have good defense and good speed. So we'll bring the defense in to try to prevent that run from scoring if it's a base hit. Nope. Ground ball back to Trammell. Can Trammell make the play this time? He does. So we go to the top of the third. No score. Tigers just hoping to break through. Here's Jody Reed walking. Nicely done. We're going to hit and run with Jody Reed on first. I don't know what happened there, but it's a stolen base is the result. That is his first of his career. Good job by Jody Reed. 1 more year in AAA for Reed, and he will be ready for the majors, maybe even a starting spot. So we have a runner in scoring position for Trammell. 1-0 count. Let's see if he can't push it to the right side. No, of course he can't. Come on, man. Reed, bad decision running to third, but we'll take it. Let's see if Mickey Hatcher can get a fly ball to the outfield. Could not hit and run it last time. That'll get it done. Sac fly deep to center field, and Reed trots home. Tigers are up 1-0. Give Hatcher his 86th RBI. We have three batters, Hatcher, Wilson, and George Brett, all with 85 or 84 RBI. I don't think we're going to get one over 100, but who knows? Terry Kennedy with 2 down, flies out to center field. And the Tigers do get the lead, 1-0. We're going to need more than that, I have a feeling, as Sheridan steps in. And there's the base hit down the right field line into the corner. Sheridan gets a triple. Second triple on the year. We'll pull the infield in for Bob Bailor, number 9 hitter. Bailor popping it up to second, and Jody Reed makes the catch. This is where I wish we had a pitcher who could throw strikes, like strike somebody out. That is not Dave Rozema's game. Okay, we're going to pull the corners in this time. Here's Dell Alston. And a base hit. So it's all tied at 1. And an error by Miller. Pull the outfield in for Dave Chalk. Base hit past Garbey. Alston scores 2-0. That is a double for Chalk. 29th double of the season. We're going to lose to Jerry Ujdur as Slaught grounds out to first. And Darryl Motley, the cleanup hitter, getting the everyday duties. And there's another base hit, 3-1. And Aikens, wild pitch. And a ground ball to short. 2 very costly Tigers errors today. Royals score 3. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Parrish grounds out. Barfield grounds out. Garbey. Yeah, when Jeff Stone was thrown out in the 1st inning, that was the ball game. LaCock. Rance. Sheridan. All right, well, a nice bounce back inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Eddie Miller brought the bats today. He's 2 for 2. Good job for Miller, getting his average up to 239. I mean, we're going to steal. That's what we should do here. There we go. Trammell stepping up big time with a 2-run home run. Thank God. It's 3-3. I don't know how a game could be created that doesn't even understand the sport of baseball. I mean, why have ratings? I mean, it doesn't even make sense when the ratings have absolutely no effect. Trammell, the only player on the Tigers that's tired, hits the 2-run home run. Why are there ratings? Why is there a system where players get tired? I don't get it. It makes no sense. Here's Bob Bailor. There's an infield single. Leadoff man is on. Alston having a good game today. Stolen base. Okay, so Bob Bailor can steal on a pitch right down the middle. 86 mile an hour strike right down the middle with a Gold Glove catcher with a rifle. But we can't steal with our top guys. It doesn't matter. Let's just keep going here. Down ball to second. Infield in. Chalk. Base hit, of course. I mean, what happened to the double plays? There we go. I guess we don't have our best defense in there, but still, like, when was the last time we had a double play before that one? An error. Strikeout. And a looper from Garbey into right center field. It is an out. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Another base hit given up by Rozema. God, he's so horrible. Like, when he's healthy in the early part of the season, he's as good as any pitcher on the team. And as the season progresses, I don't know what the built-in innings pitch total is, but as he gets closer and closer to 162, he is unusable. Like, he just can't provide you with anything. So, we're going to take his ass out, send him to the showers. It's only a 1-run game. And I'd like to bring in just our slackers, but we got to win. So we'll bring in Cappy to face these lefties for what it's worth. Another stolen base attempt. Why was he running up a run with 1 down? It makes no sense at all. That would never happen. Two down. And it an infield single. Oh, man. I love how horrible this game is sometimes. And a pop-up. We're going to the 7th. And there's another walk. 4 walks by Yuger. I have no idea what to do here. We're going to sack bunt. I don't think it matters. Ground ball to first. Oh, an error. Well, they're trying to tip the scales in our favor. Let's take a look at the in-game stats, by the way. Jody Reed, 1 for 1 with 2 walks and a stolen base. He's making the most of his opportunity. This is like what's killing us right here. I mean, Hatcher blew that opportunity early on when he flubbed the hit and run. And this part of our lineup has just not helped us out at all. I kind of feel like we need to sacrifice bunt again, don't we? And he pops it up. Yeah, the game won't let you do 2 in a row. I should have known better. Now we'll get a double play out of it. I'll walk to Trammell. That'll do it. They're going to bring in Jeff Twitty, who got the win yesterday. I don't understand what's going on. He is their setup guy. He's a left-hander, and they bring him in to face a right-hander who bats .303 versus lefties. So I don't get it. I'm going to let him take a cut. I mean, it's either a double play or a home run or a strikeout. Oh, there we go. A base hit to left. Can we score 2 with Stone? We do take the lead. That worked out good. That, you know, it just doesn't make sense. Why would they bring in a left-hander? Because they wanted to pitch to Kennedy? I mean, we're not even going to let Kennedy bat. We got righty catchers on the bench. We're going to bring in Bobby Ramos. I kind of want to bring in Marty Party. He has yet to play this year, but that's not a reason to bring him in. We'll bring in Bobby Ramos. He's not doing too well in his limited opportunity here. Oh, it's a DH role anyway. But yeah, he hasn't done well in his limited time this season. But he's capable of getting a base hit. We believe in that. Okay, first and second, 2 down. Tigers have the lead. And a base hit. Oh, wait. Oh, it does get down all the way to the wall. Everybody's going to score. Even Hatcher from first. It's 7-4. Just bad managing on their part. Great job by Ramos. Here's no pants Lance. Base hit up the middle. Will Ramos score on that? Nope. He's got a hold. That's a smart move. All right, Parrish at first. Ramos at third. One down. Here's Jesse Barfield. He's 0 for 3 today. He gets to face a lefty, although he has not done well versus lefties. Actually, he's been pretty disappointing overall. And he walks to load the bases for Barbaro. They're going to bring in Rennie Martin. See him here in a Giants uniform. Take a look at his numbers. Pretty solid. He walks as many as he strikes out, which is not good. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I was looking at it's got a 6.35 ERA. Last year he had a 2.38 ERA. Only has one pitch above average. That's a forkball. 77 overall, 28-year-old righty. Goes to free agency. So not a good season for someone going into free agency. Here's Barbaro Garbey with the bases loaded. Popping it up. You can definitely tell which of these players are not going to produce at the major league level. I do like Barbaro Garbey, so we're going to keep him around even at AAA. But bases loaded. 2 down now for Eddie Miller. Miller having a good game. 2 for 2. And a walk today. What happened there? Straight down into the dirt. And the catcher, Slaught, throws him out at first, or I guess. Tigers put 4 on the board. It is 7-4. We're going to let Cappy pitch to Sheridan, and then we're going to bring in Dave Smith. And a base hit, of course. Why wouldn't that happen? Dave Smith, we've been using him a lot lately. He's at 60 innings pitched now. His career high is 74 last year. But he's getting the job done. Said it before, say it again. He will probably be our closer next year. We have a 3-run lead. We're going to play straight away. Hope for a double play. Ground ball to first. Can Garbey turn it? No. He's got no pivot. He'll just take the easy play at first. All right. We're going to let Dave Smith pitch to Alston, who's 1 for 3 today with a ribby. We're going to play the outfield in. Not so much that I think Sheridan wouldn't score on a base hit, but Alston doesn't have the power, so we just don't want a base hit to drop in. Ground ball to third. That's where you want to hit it. Holding Sheridan at second. Here's Dave Chalk. Chalk having a good game. 2 for 3, 2 ribbies. Now we're going to play straight away. And Smith strikes him out. That's a big-time pitcher there. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Rennie Martin still on the mound. Here's Jeff Stone. He's 1 for 4. Caught stealing today. Whoa, is that his first home run? Get out of here. Oh, it's going to fall short. At the fence. Good catch by the center fielder Sheridan. 1 down. Jody Reed. Next man up. Ground ball to second. And Trammell. Trammell with the big hit. 2-run home run earlier. And now he hits one off the wall for a double. He's not that tired. 16th double on the season. That's the second most he's had in a career. His most was in 1980, our first sim season, when he had 24. He has been injured a lot over the seasons. So Trammell is on second with 2 down. Here's Mickey Hatcher. He's got 3 RBI today. Slices it to right. There's out number 3. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Smith only threw 10 pitches. We're going to keep him in there to get to the lefties, in which Rucker will come in. He might even close out the ball game. We shall see. I don't like bringing pitchers out for a second inning. It always seems to start off poorly. Defensively, we're as good as we're going to be. Here we go. Slaught flips it to center. One down. Darryl Motley Crew up next. Ground ball to second. Jody Reed tosses him out. 2 down. Good job by Dave Smith. Let's bring in Dave Rucker. It's a double Dave day. He's got 10 saves, 3 blueies. 2 down. Here is Willie Aikens, a 151 hitter versus lefties. Line drive into center field. Miller makes the play. Okay, we're going to the 9th inning. Tigers are up 3 runs. Ramos will get another shot here. He pinch hit. Had a 2 RBI double. Tapping it back to Martin. 1 out. Lance Parrish walks. Second time today for Parrish. There's Jesse Barfield. Only Tiger not have a hit today. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Garbey right below him, too. That's a tough thing about Barfield. He's got really no skills. He can take a walk, and he's got power, but he can't really offer us anything else. He's a good 4th outfielder for defense, maybe a good pinch hitter, but in the right situation. But he's not a guy you want in the lineup at this point. He'll start off next year in AAA. Okay, here's Barbaro. 0 for 4 today. And he strikes out. Okay, we're going to the bottom of the 9th. It's all lefties due up for Rucker. Pete LaCock leading off. Striking out. There we go. Looking good. 1 down. Is that the first strikeout today by a Tiger pitcher? No, wait. I could tell by looking. Yeah, I think that is. I think that's the only strikeout we've had today. 1 out. That tells you how terrible we are at it. Oh, look at Rucker. He's showing you how to get it done. Tigers 1 out away from winning a ball game that maybe they should not have won. One that we need desperately to win. Here's Pat Sheridan. Ground ball to third. Hatcher throws him out. That is another come-from-behind victory. Tigers win 7-4. Handshakes, butt slaps, slappy steaks. Let's take a look at the standings. So we remain at 5. We were at 5. Boston lost, so their 8-game winning streak comes to an end. New York wins. California, Seattle tied for the division. Percentage point in favor of California. Oakland 2 games back. California's lost 4 in a row. That is a tight race. Let's take a look at the National League. New York, a half game up on Montreal. Cincinnati, half game up on Atlanta. Nobody wants to win that division. This is the most interesting race to me. I don't know how Montreal can win this division. I mean, they suck at just about everything. At least New York, they've destroyed their team internally with ridiculous trades. Their Dave Parker, who was the MVP of the National League last year, started off the year batting .312, and they sent him to the minors when they traded for some schlub. So I don't get it. But they are winning the division. Let's take a look at headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Seattle wins 7-2. Sharing first place. Red Sox had no offensive help from Wade Boggs. Rice was hitless. Mark Langston, he was the pitcher. Did he get the victory? And Tom Pagnazzi, the nozzle, went 1 for 4 with a home run. Gosh, he's having a total breakout year. 4-3 to Squeaker. Athletics are within 2 of Angels. They beat Cleveland. Mickey Tettleton, 1 for 3. Rick Langford struck out 7 Indians batters. Tony Phillips, 3 for 5. Another one. 10-5 win brings Baltimore's record to 79 and 66. Robin Yount on Baltimore. What did he do? He went 3 for 4. I'm sorry. He went 4 for 5 with a walk and 3 RBI. Robin Yount. Wow, he did it again. Okay. And Kenny Singleton had a good ball game. All right, that's it. Nothing about the Tigers. Let's take a look at transactions. Kim Seaman. Seaman. Let's pronounce it right. Wrist fracture. 5 weeks. St. Louis, they've got to work on improving their medical because they have tons of injuries. And that's it. Odie Davis. What a good day yesterday. Odie Davis had the hit cycle. Second one this season. The other one was by Ken Griffey Sr. And then we almost had the no-hitter. It would have been a banner day if we had won that. Okay, let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We're on the road to Minnesota to face the Twinkies. 4-game series. We got Danny Jackson starting tomorrow. That will be exciting. Who is the player of the game? I guess we have to give it to Mickey Hatcher. He did only have 1 hit, but it is a big one. He had a single that drove in 2. He had the sacrifice fly. And he had the 3 RBI, which gives him a team leading 88. I guess he has an outside chance, right? He'd have to get an RBI a day to get 100 approximately. And I don't see why he wouldn't start every day. A nice win in the sense that we had all backups in there. Trammell. Gosh, Trammell had a double and a home run. How can we not give it to Trammell? He did not have the game-winning RBI, and he did make an error, which was super annoying. Dave Rozema. Giving up 4 runs. ERA now over 4. Cappy gets the win. He's 4-3. Dave Smith did have a strikeout. So we had 3 strikeouts total in the last 3 innings. Good job by the bullpen. They did their job. Jerry Yuger did what Jerry Yuger does do, which is walk a lot, give up a lot of runs. Jeff Conway Twitty could not get the job done. He did not do his job. Rennie Martin did his job. Okay, we're going to come back tomorrow with Game 1 of the 4-game series against Minnesota. Each game gets a little bit more important. Till then, everyone, have a great night.